bridge, and hopefully there's not too much traffic or anything. Idiots abound. Bridge views for those who have never been on this bridge or whatever. Trying to get some to the right. See the water there. Trying to get some to the left. Killing myself. There we go. So over here, more water, of course. Leaving New York, peeps. Oh, the skyline's pretty. All right, let me get off because there's about the traffic. See you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, so I'm on my first 100-mile stretch, and what I'm noticing is that everybody drives like 80, 90 miles an hour. I'm driving 70, and apparently that's too slow. So I just think that's nuts. By the way, I'm on my first 100-mile portion of the trip. So once I get through here, I'll be entering Delaware, or should be. Then I can stop. I'll probably stop for a minute because I feel fine. Drive again for the next portion, and then I should be in Maryland, I believe. I got to check my little book again. See you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, check it out. How pretty, right? Just coming down the Delaware Bridge. So this is where I'm at right now. Delaware, pretty much. Pretty though, right? Anyway, gotta get back to it. I have a long commute ahead of me that I want to try to get through tonight. So, and unfortunately, this is where I'm at the moment. So, I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, so I don't know if you can see it, but I've stopped at an actual service area rest stop called Chesapeake House. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm all the way in the back. I'm trying to stay away from people so I can relax a little bit and watch some TV on my phone and decide if I'm going to hang out here for a few hours or what. I kind of want to keep driving. I like driving at night, I'm realizing, so I'm trying not to get the other people in the way. I like how they have a car area and a truck area. Sorry, let me see. Trucks are over there hanging out. I'm sure this is just like every other rest stop, but I have not traveled by myself or traveled much in a car in a long time, so it's cool to see. But yeah, so I'm here for a while. I'm going to decide my next move is. I'm probably just going to relax and then go because I'm not actually very tired. I thought I was really tired, but I'm not tired now. So I'd rather get more miles under my belt because I had to stop a lot. So I'm going to hang out here for a bit and I will watch some TV, and then I'll see. I kind of want to work out because I have heavy dumbbell. Well, not heavy dumbbells. I have dumbbells in my car, 8 and 10 pounds. But it's raining right now, and even I'm not that nuts, so I'm not going to get a workout in outside in the rain when I just got my hair done. I don't think so. So I'm just going to hang out here and relax, and then I'm going to head out again, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. By the way, if you don't know where this is, I'm in Maryland right now. I think somewhere in Maryland. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Wow, this is crazy, y'all. Can you see it? Totally nuts back there. I thought that my car was smelling. I'm like, what the heck am I smelling? And it turns out it's a big ass fire or something back there. I don't know if you can see it, but wow, right now I'm trying to figure out why this bus has stopped in the middle of the fucking lane. What are you doing, dude? Like, are you kidding me with this? Get out of the way. Okay, well, let's see if I can give you guys another view of it. Let's see. Nope, I lost it. Anyway, so basically I'm driving, I think I'm about to hit Virginia basically, and I'm like, here's the road by the way. And I'm driving fine. I'm like, is it my car that smells? What is that smell? It's really strong all of a sudden. I'm like, oh my God, hopefully it's not my car. And it turns out it's a big ass fire. Like, wow, I hope everybody's okay. Because that was a lot of ambulance.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-90. Continue on I-95 south for 18 miles.
Anyway, I'm going to go and get back to it. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. Driving at night, though. It's actually much better than a day in my opinion, as long as the weather's okay. By the way, I fell asleep at that rest stop, which is why I'm now pretty much just in Virginia, or getting to Virginia, whatever, because I totally fell asleep. Even though it was uncomfortable, I fell asleep. I don't know how that happens, you know what I mean? So, sorry for the angle, but I just picked up my phone like real quick because I couldn't believe what I was seeing as soon as I came around the bend, that huge fire. So hopefully people are alright, and there's no casualties. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing? I am now somewhere in Virginia, driving 352 miles to get to the next part, which would be, I think, Knoxville, Tennessee. So I knew that 300-mile stretch was Tennessee. I should have known it was Virginia. Virginia is so big to get through and kind of spooky. See, here's some scenery over here to the left. It's only spooky, like, there's certain areas where it looks like you're on a cliff, but like that's not what I remember from years ago. I could have sworn there was a cliff where there was no handles and you were just driving along trying not to fall off the highway, but I haven't hit that yet, or maybe they changed it since the last time I drove. But anyway, right now it seems like the scariest part was like it was super dark and I was driving under this underpass and you can't see anything even with the bright lights, and you're just like, okay, well, if something comes underneath the underpass or anything, you're just assed out. So other than that, you know, it gets very dark at times, but I just focus on the road and focus on, you know, staying alert, because I'm more concerned about deer. Every time I see deer crossing, I like hold my breath, because when the deers are crossing, you don't know what to do unless there's nobody behind you, and then you try to brake and stuff. So like I'm like really more concerned about deer than anything else, frankly, and you know and then just watching how tired I can get. So anyway, I'm gonna drive until probably for another 10 miles or so. I'm not gonna get through this whole 376 mile stretch without stopping. So I think I'm gonna stop soon, rest again a little bit, and I want to keep driving while it's night. Right now it is 2 o'clock in the morning, and I will probably stop for another 45 minutes to an hour just to rest, because I want to get some more driving in before, you know, commuters get up to go to work. So that's my goal, and I guess if I see anything interesting, you know, I'll show you guys. I wish I could have showed you guys when I was entering Virginia. It was so cool because some of the buildings looked like Legos to me. They like multicolored Lego buildings because they were all like weird colors, blue and green and different colors, but they were like lit up like with Christmas lights or something like that. That's what the whole buildings look like, all different colors. I've never seen that before in New York, so that was pretty cool. And I saw that in a few different areas, so I didn't know if it was a thing. But yeah, they like, just think of lit up multicolored buildings, you know, all over the place. That's what it looked like when I was entering Virginia, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, I couldn't get that because I didn't feel safe enough to turn on the phone. So anyway, let me continue driving along. Here's some more scenery if you care. Not much going on here. You know, I'm just driving, listening to music, singing along, staying awake. I guess I'll see you guys in the next clip. I'll probably be at a rest stop or something. Maybe I'll stop and talk. Oh yeah, the last rest stop, I was tempted to show you guys what it looked like on the inside, but I didn't want to like get in any kind of trouble. It looked like an airport. That rest stop I was at was amazing. It looked like the inside of when you're in an airport and there's like shops all around you and stuff. Only the bathroom was ridiculously clean because they have workers there who stay in the bathroom and clean it constantly. So I was very impressed with that rest stop, which was in Maryland, by the way. So they know how to treat their consumers that come through. So anyway, I am going to continue driving. Here's something pretty cool. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it says anything. I can't tell. But again, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, guys. So it is 2:30 and 2:35 in the morning, whatever. And I am at some sketchy ass rest stop, which during the day looks like it might be nice, but at night it's just sketchy to me. And I don't feel comfortable here, so I already went to the restroom, but I'm about to leave because I kind of feel like I don't like that the buildings are so open. I was at a different rest stop where there was employees and, you know, a lot of people coming and going. This rest stop seems like it's mostly for truck drivers, as you can see back here. See all the truck drivers? There's lots of them. Some of them have their trucks on. Hold on. I'm panning around. Some have their trucks on, some don't. I've been told truck drivers keep beds in their trucks, so that's probably what the ones who don't have the trucks on. So I don't like this one though, because when I was in the restroom, I felt like anybody could walk in at any time and I could just be attacked. You know what I mean? So because the restroom had an automatic lock, but it didn't lock. And like I tried to turn the lock and it wouldn't lock. So I'm just like, so in my head I'm like, okay, this is the start of, you know, one of those horror movies. So I was like, let me get it going, get out of here. Let me get out of here quick. And then, but it did have a nice setup of coffee and vending machines and stuff like that. So like, I see why all the truck drivers are here, because in that second building over there, in the back there, has a lot of coffee and a lot of different snacks you can get, and they're actually okay price. So, and by the way, this is called Rest Stop South in Timberville, Virginia. So I'm still in Virginia. I'm gonna be in Virginia until the morning probably, because the drive is so long that like I don't think I can do it all at one time. So we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, so my plan now is, because I don't feel comfortable here resting or even relaxing much, because I feel like I have to keep looking over my shoulder. I don't know how some people are asleep here, but I've noticed a lot of people have dogs here, so maybe that's how. For me, I'm planning on getting back on the road, getting to the next rest stop, which is 32 miles away. That won't take me long, because apparently the speed limit on the highway I'm on right now is 70 miles an hour, so everybody's going 80 and stuff, so I should get there very soon. And hopefully the next one is a little bit more like the first one I went to, where you feel a little bit safer sitting around in your car or whatever. So, because this right now, like, look at all those places where they can hide the body. I watched too much Criminal Minds and Law and Order SVU to not take it seriously, you know what I mean, when it seems like it's a possibility. So I am going to get back on the road, and I will see you guys at the next clip, or in the next clip. Morning's here, the morning's here, sunshine is here, the skies are clear, the morning's here. No, I'm kidding. That was from Friends. Anyway, hey guys, so it's daylight now, and I'm still driving in Virginia. I'm gonna stop probably in another 45 minutes, and then find a motel or hotel or whatever, and go and sleep for a few hours while people commute to work and things like that, because I don't like driving in traffic if I can avoid it. Plus I just need to get refreshed and get myself ready for the next part of the drive, because once I start driving again after that, sorry if it's bumpy, once I start driving again after that, I'm going to probably just keep going straight to Texas and only stop at rest stops like I've been doing so far, because it works well for me. I only need very little. I only need like naps here and there, which is what I had earlier, and then I can keep it moving. So the next time you'll see me will probably be at whatever place I'm staying at for a few hours, and I might even try to get a workout in the room before I take a nap, because you know me. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Like I said, it's Friday morning. Look at the sky, pretty. It has been raining, hailing, like super windy here, and you gotta drive like 80 miles an hour no matter what. So that's not, it really shows like how good of a driver you are to be driving 80 and 85 miles an hour basically, because the speed limit is 70, so literally everyone's going 80 or you're going slow in the hail, with other cars trying to put a square around you because you're not driving fast enough, with the trucks around you too. So you got to make sure you're on your driving skills. So I definitely started driving faster than I never have before. So never drive 80. In the past I had, but I stopped. But anyway, I'll talk more about the driving when I get to the whatever place I'm staying at. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to show you guys some of the driving I do at night here in Virginia. I cannot wait to be driving through it already, because it is some of the most craziest driving I've seen. I've turned into a completely different driver driving through probably Virginia alone, because it's like being on a roller coaster. The steepest hills up, and then you have to go all the way down, and you're flying down a hill in the rain, going like 80 miles an hour, because I realized that when the speed limit is 60 or 70, everybody goes 10 miles over. So, and you kind of have to, otherwise you get boxed in and it gets really kind of scary. So I've turned into a completely crazy driver, but safe, because I realize I like to drive better when there's no one around me. So I fly past the trucks. I try to make sure I'm not around people, and it's safer this way. And I wish I could have shown you guys some of the highest hills I was at the top of, and then driving straight down, but it wasn't safe, so I didn't, of course. But if you've ever driven through Virginia, like, that definitely takes some bravery, because it is no joke. And especially when you do it at night and it's raining or hailing, like it was before when I was driving through. It seemed like it was hailing and anything else, because the speed, the steepness of all these roads, and how narrow they can be too, because this is not even like very narrow compared to what I was, there was one or two where you're up very high, you drive all the way up the hill, and you come all the way down the road, and it's very narrow, and it's just you in a truck, or you in a bunch of trucks, and the trucks are flying down the hill, and you're supposed to be behind them, but other trucks might try to box you in, so like, you can't win, man. So you really have to be brave to drive, at least in my opinion, through Virginia. Like, I've driven through a lot of other areas before, and I was fine with it. But going down these steep hills, right now it's not raining, so it's fine, which is why at this point, none of this phases me. Even when I saw the cliff that I had spoke of in my previous video, it didn't even faze me anymore, because at this point, with the weather being the way it's been, and the driving being the way it's been, up and down these hills, narrow lanes, narrow roads, constantly speeding, in the bad weather, nothing really phases me at this point, so I'm fine. It just takes a little bit of keep your will steady, and just take a deep breath and just keep it moving. So I don't know if I would be so easygoing driving someone else, but just me, I'm perfectly fine with it, because it's my own life. Other people, yeah, I don't think so. I'd probably be nervous as heck driving someone else through Virginia, but anyway, or through any state. So I am still in Virginia for another 100 miles or less, and then I will be into Tennessee. So I can't wait for this to be over. I will update you guys in the next clip when I get to wherever I'm going. I don't know yet. We'll see. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Or I guess you'll see it in the next clip. All right. Hey guys. So I spent way too much time at the motel I was at, sleeping and stuff, so I lost a little bit of time, but it's all good. Got the rest I needed. I am so happy I got that rest, because now I can drive probably all night and just stop when I need to, you know what I mean? By the way, I'm in Tennessee, so I'm out of it. Hey guys, so I'm in Alabama, right? Or passing through or whatever, because when I was at rest stops, not fun, let me tell you. Kept getting looked at left and right. I had to leave. Anyway, I just want you guys to see how steep, or how like ridiculous these roads are in Alabama. Like, they just go down and down and down, and then you just level out, and then you go down again. I feel like I'm on a mountain, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So if you can see, we're just going down. And before it was even steeper. Right now, I feel like it's starting to level out a little bit, but we were even higher before on a different hill. It was crazy. I don't know how people drive up this, because I don't think my car will want to drive up. I'm not good at using my my shift, the different gears to drive up hills. So there's no way I don't think I could drive up in the opposite direction, because man, I have never driven down and up a road that was like so steep. It just keeps going on. Like, we're just going down. I have no idea where this ends. I'm following the truck pretty much, and I just want to get through this area. Yeah, this is not Alabama is just not it's not making me want to stop anywhere anymore. I did not feel comfortable at either rest area where I ended up staying for a second. And it wasn't just Alabama, it was an area in Georgia too, where I just kept getting looked at left and right, and I did not feel comfortable, and it was time for me to leave. Anyway, it is how it is. So, and I used to live in Georgia, but in a different area from the one that I ended up at to rest for a minute. So anyway, I'm going to keep going down this long ass hill, which I've been talking to you guys for almost 2 minutes, and we're still just going down. And it's as you can see now, look how bad it is. It just goes and goes into, like, if the truck wasn't there and the other car, I would just be driving into darkness like I've been driving, for pretty much the whole time. So imagine driving into darkness, going down, and you don't know where you're going. Even with the bright lights don't help much, because the high beams don't help much, because you can only see what's so far in front of you when there's no cars around. So it gets interesting. Now it's starting to level out slightly, But yeah, this road trip is definitely interesting because it's testing your mental capacity and willingness to actually do this drive. So let me tell you. But I'm going to get through it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next clip.